face.
I would like wake up in the middle of the night and my sheets are stuck somewhere I don't want them to stick.
Your face?
No, I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't want leather sheets on my face.
I wouldn't want leather sheets on my face either.
If you breathe in wrong, you have leather sheets in your nose.
Why would I have leather sheets? Who has leather sheets?
I don't know. People have satin sheets.
I mean, but that's satin.
Okay.
But they're different materials.
I know. That's why they have different names.
Oh my gosh.
What? They still haven't started. What are they? Why are they mulligan so much?
Do you think?
Huh? I don't.
You know when we're talking about like country? Do you think like people out in the Wild Wild West, they had like leather sheets?
Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they like they had to make their sheets out of whatever they had. It's like dead animals or.
500 viewers.
Yes. I do think that they. Okay, so the match has actually started.
Oh, you got hosted by Yellow Hat.
I got hosted by Yellow Hat. What's up, Gabe? How's it going? We're watching Edgar play the amulet mirror. They're actually just doing the exact same thing. I think that Edgar says.
Being on the play is important.
No. I think Edgar said like.
He also said that.
Well, he said like I'm gonna draw these 7 cards. You can draw the same 7 cards, and we're gonna see who wins.
Interesting.
Yeah, because they're actually just doing the same thing. Like Edgar went forest, scout. They're doing the same things. They're doing the same things. Oh, show me the Vesuva. Show me the Vesuva. Show me the Vesuva. Ben, show me the Vesuva. Oh.
I have some respect.
This Titan.
What do you have?
Well, now he has a Titan. When nature calls, run. All right. And you're dead. I mean, there's no.
No, we don't know that.
We know that.
Do we know that?
He just grabbed a ghost quarter. He's gonna bounce the ghost quarter, put it into play with Scout. Scout is gonna ghost quarter the other land. Listen, okay. Edgar's gonna win. Why is he waiting? Why is he? See, watch. I'm so smart. Okay, watch this.
You saw the line. You saw the line. They could definitely hear us. That the line was.
They can hear us?
I don't think so.
Like, Edgar's a good player. But I don't know if he would have saw that ghost quarter line.
You don't think he would have saw that?
I don't know. I don't give him that much credit.
You think that they can hear me?
I think the only reason that Edgar's made it this far, and same with Dilks, is that they could secretly just hear you sequencing lines.
Are you saying that I'm the best player in this room that went 0-2 today?
Yes.
Wow.
Hard bar to.
Oh, listen, I know a lot of bad players that have gone 0-2, and I think I might be the best player that went 0-2 today.
You were the king of the scrubs.
Yeah, that's me.
King scrub.
You can call me Rat King, but
Ginger rat king scrub.
I think ginger actually wards off rats. I think back in old days it was like pirates would eat ginger. But I'm not.
Pirates such as Tireless Tracker?
Yeah, okay, since we have a lot more viewers in this channel now, what is Tireless Tracker's hat called?
This has been an ongoing debate. If you were here earlier,
His Forest Stone match. Oh, yes.
The set match.
No, but the picture does.
No, you weren't, like, you have to have matching forests.
Yeah,
Like,
see, so like Edgar has the beta.
Oh, I thought you were going to play one.
I think they're 4th edition Japanese, but
I'm so sorry, you do know a lot about lands.
I told you,
my
I
gosh.
know basics. And then someone in chat's gonna tell me I'm wrong, but that's fine.
Actually,
it's Korean, and there was a special edition one.
Edgar got these from this printing. I'm like, okay.
Shut up.
Wow, look at tricorn. It is a tricorn. We actually googled it earlier.
We've had multiple people tell us that, so
Okay,
we're gonna go with that.
Now tell me what kind of sword Tireless Tracker has. Or
Don't just say a stabby. Don't just say a stabby one.
Yeah, I mean, Edgar's coming in the red zone. He's grabbing a Talaria. He's gonna search for maybe a pact to counter the other.
I think he actually did, he's got blue pact.
He has blue pact.
U-pact.
U-pact, like the
U-pact.
rapper.
I think that's Tupac. Tupac?
No.
He was shot.
Tupac is the 6th color of mana pact if it existed. And like Wooburg would be the rap group, so it'd be like G pact, W pact, R pact.
So it's a boy
B-pact?
band. Now it's a boy band. It's a 5-color boy band.
Yeah. You know, like bye.
No,
Was that for your
I
bonus
don't.
today?
That was for me.
I really don't.
You don't?
No.
You're really a country lover.
I love driving in the country, but I would much rather listen to like metal.
You listen to metal in the country?
I do all
Just looking
the time.
at corn. Just angry about corn.
Listen to two a little while.
We listen to two all the way. You're right.
Oh man, what's that Trent Reznor group?
Okay,
9 Inch Nails.
Back to Magic.
There's not a lot of magic going on.
There's a lot of lands being tapped one way, then flip back the other.
I'm
Just
very
mismatching
surprised
basics.
that Ben is ahead here. I actually just thought that Edgar would have won the game by now, but Ben has the second Titan.
We've already established that it is not Titan supremacy that wins the game. It is just random sheer luck.
It's luck and there's nothing to it.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is
They might as well have just walked out of here and just said, you know what, who wore it better, and then we just voted, and then that person wins the tournament.
I don't think we're allowed to vote on who wins a match of Magic.
I'm just saying we could have done it that way.
Maybe we could get
it might not have been binding, but we.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. Okay, chat. Since there's a lot of you in here, who do you think is best dressed, Edgar or Ben?
I mean, Edgar. So far, what can we see their wardrobe is? Ben is certainly he's sort of flashing the more athletic Adidas look. Edgar's got the stylish. I might have gone to a preppy school, but didn't quite make it.
He's wearing the meme specialist, so it sort of adds like a little like tacky funniness to it, not as preppy, you know. Like Ben's attire is definitely more modern.
Edgar's got a name that
You can't pronounce.
Like resonates a little bit more. Ben's got a name that's a little bit more approachable. So
I don't know. Like Edgar Markov is very relatable when it comes to Magic lore.
okay.
Yeah. So I think that most Magic players can actually relate to Edgar, specifically if they're tabletop gamers.
Is there no
like
Planeswalker? I thought there was like a one of those like.
Edgar Markov?
Isn't there a Planeswalker that's one of the Japanese ones that's got like a blue or a Ben in it, or
I don't know. Maybe I can't read.
Jang Woo?
I don't know. This could end poorly.
I should probably shut up right now because this
could
not.
not go well.
Anyways,
I think that Edgar, unless he has another Titan here, or he could have the Hive Mind play that we saw him do last round against Dokes, where he just puts a Hive Mind into play and casts a bunch of packs.
yeah.
He has Coalition Relics, some lands.
I feel like I should know all the lines in this deck by now. I've never spent a Sunday watching so much
We should have gone to church.
Scout Titan. My mom really wanted me to go to church today.
Scout Giant.
And next weekend I'm going to Niagara. I'm missing Easter, so she is not impressed. I
No.
mean, I'm 29 years old. I can make my own decisions.
You're 29?
I am.
I wouldn't put you a day over 28.
Wow, thank you, I guess. And but she really wanted me to go to church on Easter.
That's what moms
But
do.
I am going to
not
go.
my mom.
I'm going to go play a magical game of spell slinging in Niagara.
So you're going to Legacy to play some legs.
I am. I'm super excited. I have theory crafted by listening to podcasts and almost playing Zero Paper Magic.
For where we're located is just outside Toronto right now. We have this tournament series in Southern Ontario. It's Chimera Gaming and Harry Tarantula.
We should probably give them a few more shout outs.
Yeah, shout out Chimera Gaming and Harry Tarantula. Harry Tarantula is actually, I think, one of the only places in Southern Ontario that has SCG IQs, which is why we have Edgar and
Which
Bill
is
here
huge.
this weekend.
And Chimera Gaming just got a
PTQ.
A PTQ, yeah.
Right, and so Chimera Gaming, other than Face to Face, is the first one in a while to have PTQs in this area, mostly because we haven't really had PTQs, but Face to Face has been the biggest sort of company in the area, other than like up to before Face to Face was around.
These stores have been doing well the last year. We've been Chimera. We've really taken off here too. Really happy that they're hosting these tournaments, doing a great job.
And we get to stream and commentate.
Yeah, which is a total bonus.
And watch Amulet Mirrors and learn a thing or two about how we know nothing about the matchup.
because originally we thought it was Titan Supremacy, and that obviously wasn't true because of the semis. And then we thought, well, maybe it's a packed thing, and that obviously wasn't the case. So
Turns out it's just random.
yeah, I think it is entirely random. And then I was thinking, like, you know, Ramnap X3 would be great with Ghost Quarter. No, just shuffle them up, present the same 60. Like,
All right, Chad, since we've talked a lot about Tireless Trackers swords. What is Sakura Tribe Scout swords? There's swords in their hands. What kind of
Oh,
swords
so
are
this
those?
is a sword tribal deck.
Well, no.
It's
So
Titan Blade.
Titan Blade.
Oh my goodness. We are on Titan Blade tribal.
Titan Blade tribal. Well, Scout.
Have
Giant
you
tribal.
seen any amulets in this game? I've seen way more swords.
No. Okay. Well, what is the amulet? It looks like an eye. Like, what do you think it is?
Maybe they should embed the amulet in the sword.
Do you think like?
That'd be powerful equipment.
Do you think if Edgar does well at this pro tour, he should get an amulet tattoo? This Mythic Championship? Like, because I think he should.
I think you get a meme specialist tattoo.
Meme specialist is so like basic though. Like anybody could get a meme
That
specialist
sweater is
tattoo.
surprisingly clean for the amount of mileage on it.
He's probably washed it a lot.
I would assume so.
Probably has a lot of Edgar hairs in it.
I don't know if he sheds that much. I think it's just.
Is it shed?
it's-
Like
it's-
they just
it's
fall
that
out.
thick.
It's just natural.
It just does.
dude.
I don't think he's ever lost a hair off his head.
I mean, I'm not a botanist, but I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think botany has anything to do with it.
What are you talking about? Botany is the study of Edgar's hair.
But it's the study of Colony Garden.
Yeah, exactly.
Bot.
Okay. Since we're talking about botany, what kind of trees is Primeval Titan breaking through? Are they coniferous? Are they
Let's see. So
Evergreen.
It came from the core set originally, right?
It came from M15, I think.
No.
No. M10 or 11.
Wow.
It was one of the original. Oh, it wasn't M10. It wasn't M10. It was.
It's like M12.
Either 10 or 11.
I think it was 11.
Yeah,
I think it was 11. So
Yeah,
we
it
have
was
no
the same.
idea what plane it's from. So that's completely.
We can just assume it's on Dominaria.
Oh, let's do Dominaria. Okay, so, like, are we thinking what force is it from?
It's a blue hat.
I don't know. I'm not a botanist.
Apparently, because you think botany has something to do with
Trees. Edgar hairs.
being a barber or something.
Un babar.
That's a blue hat.
Okay, so he fetched a blue pact, which is interesting. We know that Ben has. Okay, well, he doesn't have Hive Mind in his hand, obviously, or else he probably would have cast it. He's grabbing the second Titan. This is to protect the Titan. He does have the haste land, so he's going to be smashing in here with two thick boys, breaking down those carniferouses and coming into Edgar's carniferouses, fighting against the Sakura Tribe Scout with two swords.
I just feel like they need to come up with a better
somebody said
name
it's formed.
than Amulet Titan. So, Chad, if you have any better names than Amulet Titan, please feel free to.
Scout sword,
Scout Sword, Tribal Human Blade.
red-headed Scout ninja. Like those are probably katanas, right?
Primeval Blade.
Probably Katanas?
Jits?
That would be
Jits?
sick if they were Umazawas.
No. Umazawa's a person.
I know that Umazawa's Jit. You were saying they're Jits, and I was like, maybe
You
they were
think this
Umazawas.
scout killed Umazawa for Umazawa's jit?
Maybe gave it to him to borrow or something.
Hey man, I heard you're going for a battle against some giants that break carniferouses. Here's my jit. Jit.
But he's got two in their legendary, so that doesn't make any
Jit.
sense.
They're not legendary.
Umazawa's Jit is a
Yeah.
legendary. It is
Yeah,
a
you didn't know
legendary
that?
enchantment equipment
Artifact.
artifact.
It's creature type.
I recant what I almost said enchantment. I took it back. Oh my goodness. Okay, so one player has played a lot more lands. Another player is
This
attacking
is
with a
14?
Titan. He is attacking with a big trampling.
So he
Creature.
can grab. Epoxy. Cavern's interesting. Maybe gaining 2 is also interesting because if you go to 14, you're not dead to double natty Titan attacks, but you're dead to Titan plus 2/2 and double strike.
So he still has an extra land draw up this turn. So it looks like he might actually try and gain the 2 life. I'm going to block. I will block your Titan. Both players have City Blessing.
Well, actually, they don't because they don't have cards that say you gain the city's blessing. You have to have cards that say you gain. Like I'm not a judge,
No ascension.
but if I was, do you think it's possible that they should be playing the land that says Ascension draw a card, 5 mana?
Maybe. I don't think so, but maybe it's the next tech.
Maybe it's the next deck.
Tech.
Oh,
Maybe
next
the next
tech.
tech.
Okay, cool.
Again, you have small ears.
I can't hear. Do you think that, like, with the uptick, we have 5 amulets in top 8, 4 of our top 4 was amulet.
Yeah.
Do you think that there will be a high percentage of amulet at this MC? If not, why? And what do you consider a high percentage?
A high percentage at any MC, I would assume, would be like 10% over.
Okay.
I mean, that's a high for anything, but like, I could definitely see like 5 to 6%. It definitely, it's one of the decks where like the better the play. I mean, any deck, the better the player, the better they're gonna do. But like, this is for sure like
the learning curve is like very steep.
Yeah, the
don't know who
edges you can gain. I think Ben just won that.
Okay.
He cast a pact on Edgar's
Titan?
trampler thingy and then won the game. Giant bramble crusher. Oh, it just shows him the emerald. Here.
Let's go!
Oh, I want Ben just like, look how big my penis is. This is how big my penis is.
Yeah, I know. After you guys shuffled up, so Dilks is here.
Oh, no.
But you're
So-
Yo. They definitely sideboarded.
We saw you guys not sideboard, and we're just like, oh, they just shuffled up, and I'm like, yeah, I think it's pointless to sideboard. Like, I don't think it makes a difference.
It favors me, but it just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So because Dolph's is here, is Excavator worth it? Anything in the
If
matchup?
you were actually sideboarding, yeah, you would bring an excavator.
So you guys decide not to sideboard just because? You guys decide not to sideboard just because?
If like I was playing an unknown person, I would probably sideboard, but I'm just playing against Egger, so what's the point?
We're
It's a
very
50-50 no matter
We were
what.
very confused. What happened game 1?
Egger put a hive mind into play and you tried to pact it, and then Egger.
You didn't have enough.
Pack to
I had
pack.
enough. I had enough to pay for all the packs, and his green pack from his hive mind gets me a Titan. So
Well, he could have just not paid for the pack. He could have just not casted the green pack, right?
yeah, I guess he was like hoping.
So Dilks is here just
He's hoping
talking
that
about
I-
his game with Edgar and saying that
like that I missed, but I think I had a Titan
neither of them
rolled up
sideboarded
anyway.
because
Yeah, well,
it was
that's
Edgar,
what I assumed
and it's going to be a
happened.
Well, no, you gotta
50-50
tighten
coin
off
flip
his-
anyways,
when he casted
so
the green pack.
why pact?
I'm
And I think that logic is insanely sound.
So
So what was the show there with the Emeralds?
Egger was just kind of bluffing him, like.
They're not sideboarding. They're just exchanging the Emrakul for this blue.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so I love the sportsmanship here. Both players showed each other how they were going to sideboard.
Sportsmanship. It's just random. I think they both agreed that it was random.
Well, they're not. They're showing that they're not doubling back.
Oh.
This is what I'm bringing in. This is what they're going to bring in.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Dilks explained to us that it's pretty random. I do think it's pretty random.
I want answers.
So we have basically been commenting for the last few hours on just pure random nonsense.
I mean, there's some theory to it. Like
The skill cap.
within the game, there are decisions you have to make based on the decisions at hand.
Dilk says
but-
there's a skill cap, which means that we're not at that cap, so we just consider it random. I believe if you're above the skill cap, you no longer consider it random, and you can follow the lines.
No, he means
Well,
he
once
means
you
that
hit the
like
skill cap, then it becomes random again.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Oh,
there's like lines.
so if you're right at the skill cap, you understand everything, and if you're on either side of the line, it's random.
No, if everything's equal, if it's equal on both sides, it's pretty random. But
Okay.
if there's a gap, like if Edgar has like two, like if it's a scale to 1 to 10, if Edgar has a point on Ben in skill, in theory Edgar should have 10 more percentage points than Ben. But if you argue that it's the exact same, then it's going to be 50%. It's pretty random.
Edgar is such a smooth criminal with how he just handles his cards. What do you think? Just.
I actually hate the way he handles cards. I wish he
Really?
would stop.
I like
No,
the way he
okay.
sort of flicks them down, sets them down, picks them up.
No, it's annoying.
Moves
Stop
him
it.
around.
He thinks he's fancy. He's not.
He is.
What are you talking? Don't. If you say that, he'll hear it and he'll keep doing it.
I want him to keep
I want him
doing
to
it.
stop.
Oh, well, we have different opinions on how we want
Opinion.
the
It's opinion
players-
now. Okay, I see how.
the different players to play.
Listen, I said it before and I'll say it again. Double amulet is game over. If he gets to 4 amulet, he wins in 3.
We did say that. We said that if you have double amulet, you win. If you have 4 amulets, you win the next 2.
I will say that I think Ben is extremely far behind and just. Oh, maybe. I guess he could have an Azusa here. I don't know why he bounced the bounce land. Oh, I guess he could have an
Because
Azusa.
it makes a lot more mana.
You can't see my face, but.
He's sort of got if you were a clown juggling and the balls were dropping all around you, that's the face
Can't
that,
count, can't juggle,
that Ginger
can't
had on.
read.
Yeah.
Not a doctor, not an engineer, not a botanist. Can't really commentate that well either. Just kind of out here.
Not a hat specialist.
Don't know anything. I know what Tireless Tracker wears.
I've learned a lot about hats and swords.
Try corn.
A chat member says that the GTA is not a sword.
Oh, jit is not a
Well,
sword.
obviously we knew it wasn't a
It's
jit.
a billy club,
A billy club,
like a cop uses.
like
You actually think I thought it was a jit? It doesn't even look like a jit.
like a long tusk cub. Is it of the
A
cub
long
family?
tusk cub? No, we're talking about snakes.
No, we're talking about cubs.
Oh my goodness.
Is a baby snake a cub?
Do you see any cubs in play right now?
I can't see.
So, we finally made the big reveal. Ginger is actually secretly blind.
In the meantime,
yeah.
Edgar is nature's running.
He accesses Moto through an API.
I get my reader to read everything to me.
Yeah, when he plays Moto, he's actually got someone just sitting off to the side, just whispering.
I wanted
things
to
into his
download
ear.
a clicks per minute or clicks per second to see if I could reach like an API. Is it?
I don't know anything about computers, man. I told you I ran an excavator for a living. I can barely start my computer.
So we have 4 amulets.
You just turn on the on button.
I know, but sometimes I forget.
APM, yeah. So somebody just said Ben just messed up. I don't know exactly how, but I guess that just means like the skill cap is to Edgar, so Edgar should probably win this game.
Yeah, but I thought we agreed that the skill cap, Ben is at the skill cap and Edgar's beyond the skill cap.
So it just resets.
Yeah, so
So let's say it's out of 10, right? And every time you hit a level, that's a skill cap, right?
Okay.
You ascend to the next level, sort of
Okay.
thing. So if Edgar's at level 5 and Ben's at level 5, they've hit the same skill cap.
yes,
If Edgar's at level 6, and Ben's at level 5, they're both at different skill caps.
no, but we established that there's a line. It's a hard line on skill cap.
There's a hard line, but in theory, one player can be advantaged than the other in any given circumstance.
We already agreed that the skill cap is a hard line, and if you're above the line, it's random.
Okay, the
or
skill
below
cap
the
is
line.
not a hat.
You're right. It's a line.
It's a cap.
Hats aren't lines. Lines can't be hats.
But
A hat is a cap.
cap, yeah, okay, I'm glad.
Swords are kind of like lines, but not hats.
Swords are just lines personified.
Certified?
They're lines with purpose.
Certified.
Certified. Figured it out.
This is just getting silly.
I think Edgar's going to win this game.
I believe Edgar had a much better start than his opponent.
Does Edgar have the city's blessing? He does! If he was ascended.
If he was ascended.
I really think we should talk him into playing Ark of Arashka, just so we could get in there with the token. Like, make one of the people.
Edgar just violently smacked his skill.
I like the way he's so smooth the way he taps.
Yeah.
Smacks the
Yeah.
scout.
So smooth in his operation.
Why are you not a 6-6?
Just flies his scout across the table.
Oh, good play. Trigger.
Okay, so Ben has 2 amulet triggers on the stack.
And Edgar has 1 Ghost Quarter.
Over under on number of
I'd like to make some mana.
triggers that
I'd like to make some mana.
I asked Edgar
I'm gonna play.
if he has any.
Oh!
happen. No.
Oh my goodness! Oh! Did that just happen? Did that just happen? Oh my goodness! And the room goes wild!
I think we may have just
And
witnessed.
the room goes wild!
We just witnessed someone ascend.
I believe.
That was the skill cap!
the skill cap. This happened.
Is he tilted or what?
That was insane!